After about 4 years in the White House, after the first term and after the president, I wanted to make sure he was reelected and did some work on that as well. I decided, God has some other things out there for me. So I decided that I may want to think about writing a book, pulling together some of the devotionals that I sent President Obama every day, along with some essays about my time in the White House. I asked the president if he thought it was a good idea, and he said, absolutely, do it. And so developed this book with his support called The President's Devotional, the daily readings that inspired President Obama. And so I was able to put that book together and launch it out into the world. And then I started a company, Values Partnerships. I realized that there were a lot of entities out there, whether foundations or nonprofits or private companies or entertainment companies that would want to partner with communities of faith or communities of color on the work that they're doing, but they don't necessarily know how. And so I with my wife, Michelle, who was then my fiance when we left, she left government as well, and we started this firm that creates these partnerships between secular institutions like foundations and private companies and communities of faith or communities of color so that they can work on projects together. And so that's what we've been doing for the last few years. A professional day today can best be described as jam-packed. We have some wonderful clients that we love, from Gates Foundation, the Paramount Pictures, and A&E Networks, and we help them build broad public engagement campaigns to bring the African American community or the faith community into their work. And so, we may have a call about how to communicate to African Americans on social media and then implement that work. I may be reviewing a trailer for a movie and making sure that it's aligned well with the communities that the movie wants to reach. I may be hosting a screening for a project, a movie or a television project, or responding to and editing scripts for a project, or on the phone with a foundation leader walking through how communities of faith can impact public health or childhood obesity or gun violence.